מה אתה משפריץ עליי? אתה לא מתבייש? בגיל שלך להיות אלים? 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 השפרצת עליי.
אני מתבייש, בגלל זה אני פה, חמודה.
אתה לא מתבייש?
בגלל שאני מתבייש אני פה.
מתבייש לך.
אני מתבייש, בגלל זה אני פה.
בטח אשתך אוהבת אחד גדול, בלי עורלה. עם העורלה.
איזה שפה, איזה סנדוקת.
יאללה! גם גדול! תתורו עליי! אני מטורפת! את מטורפת! חיילי צה"ל נרצחים! תתביישי לך! תתביישי לך! שוטרים עומדים בראש חודש! תסתכלי!
זה שוחרר פלסטין! זה שוחרר פלסטין!
את כפרה עם הבעל הקטן שלך!
אל תתקרבו אליה, המשוגע, אתה תקרבו, תזרו אחורה, חבר'ה.
מי הבעל הקטן שלי? Who is my little husband? מי הבעל הקטן שלי? היי!
كل حرام اوعى 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 كل حرام اوعى يلا روحي من هنا يلا يلا ولا كده روحي من هنا اوعى اوعى هري يلا هي يلا هي يلا
Oh, she stops especially out of a car to insult the people here. Sheikh Jarrah, weekly demonstration. And the middle finger, because that's the only thing they really know. All these green guys, all good, all smurfs. Yes. So the undercover and not so undercover little shitheads are on their way. Sheikh Jarrah, weekly demonstration against the ethnic cleansing of the neighborhood and against the occupation. 15 years this demonstration, and today is a good day. Gonna wish you merry, merry. No, so today is a good day because after 6 months house arrest, one of our friends came to visit. So that's nice. Hi. So, Sheikh Jarrah. Yeah, thank you, Firdaus. You have a nice day too. This morning I did a live from Zatara, and I'm seeing like there's nobody with me. I'm not getting it. Like, what the hell? So it was on private. Yeah. So at least now I see some people online. It's a rookie mistake. Now before Salah is going to start, 4 Palestinians have been killed this week by the hands of the Israeli occupation force. One is a Palestinian that was shot in the head. No, it was shot in his eye and beaten up, so with a broken skull He ended up in the hospital in May 2021 in Al-Aqsa, and he died earlier this morning of his injuries from 2 years ago, Al-Aqsa. Okay, hold on, I'm going to stand here. They are talking about people. That's one. Number two, a Palestinian kid was killed, shot in the head, shot in the chest, and shot in his abdomen, live ammunition in Jenin. Another Palestinian was killed, and a Palestinian nurse was shot in the chest and shot in her abdomen with live ammunition. Her kidneys were hurt, at least one of them, and she is in critical condition, at least the last news that I had heard this morning. And let's see. Oh, with my other glasses. Oh, where the green? Where the it's going? Hold on. Oh, they're there in the shade because it's so hot. Oh, that makes it definitely easier then. Miami. Ken? Yeah. Yeah. Fatma. Her house has a demolition order for months. So when the date came, she took everything out of her house, and since then they didn't bother to come. So she's seriously living under a constant threat of that they will demolish her house. Abu Hummus. Little shit house. So, total Palestinian killed so far in August is 13, bringing the total in occupied Palestine to 167. Killed Palestinians might be 168. And that's without the Palestinians that we killed in Gaza. So we're over 200. And 7 Palestinians have been killed by settlers in 2023 alone. 7. Reminds me of Friends, not in the same context. Here we have Netanya. How are you doing? Stay where you are, don't have to go. Probably try to
حيوان ولا يا شيطان
2023, close to 700 Palestinians have been wounded by live ammunition, which is more than double last year. This time, close to 700 Palestinians have been wounded by live ammunition. Buildings have been demolished so far. Because, you know, why not? We can. Now, if they demolish the house for you, you get a fine after it as a Palestinian. Close to 100,000 shekels you have to pay. So besides that you are homeless, your house has been demolished, you have nowhere to go, you have to pay a fucking fine of 100,000 shekels. Welcome to occupied Palestine. One of the reasons why some people... Okay, Salak is going to start. I'll be back. Hold on.
אמרתי לכם בשבוע שעבר שיעבור עלינו תקופה חום לא טבעי וזה נמשך גם בשבוע הבא. תתרגלו כמה אתם יכולים לשתות הרבה מים, לא לצאת בחוץ, רק למשהו חשוב מאוד. אני אעבור על כמה דברים מהר שלא תתייבשו, ומישהו רוצה עכשיו מים, עכשיו הוא יכול לשתות מים. חבר'ן, הכיבוש הישראלי נמשך לרצוח ילדים שלנו, והכלבים שלו, המתנחלים, הם ימשיכו באלימות שלהם ביותר דרגות. שבוע שעבר, ואתם שמתם לב ושמעתם שבורקה רצחו ילד ואחר כך שחררו, מישהו רצח אותו. זה הכיבוש הישראלי. נמשך גם ההריסות של הבתים שלנו. תראו כמה הם דפוקים וכמה אלה מושחתים וכמה גנבים. אפילו נעל הבית שהוא צר של הטוק-טוק, הוא בן אדם פסיכי לגמרי, הולך עושה בוזות בבית סוהר או בעופר או בנגב. והיום יש לנו 1,000 אסיר שביתת רעב פתוחה. בימים הקרובים, אם לא עוצרים כל המשחק של הנעל הבית, הם עוד 1,000 מצטרפו אליהם עוד כמה ימים. עד 5,000 אסיר יהיו בכלא, כולם שביתת רעב.
So 1,000 are on hunger strike, 1,000 Palestinians.
למדנו בחיים שלנו, הכיבוש חושב עצמו חכם, רק הוא טיפש. ותשימו לב ותשמעו מה שאני אומר טוב. עוד כמה ימים הם מתקשרים למצרים, לקטר, לכל העולם שהתחננו שיפסיקו. הוא לא לומד בגלל הוא פסיכי. אלה טמבלים לא לומדים את העיות שלהם. אנחנו מתקדמים והם חוזרים אחורה. מישהו ממלא על הראש הממשלה המושחת לא הוא. בן שלו הפסיכי שהוא ברח חוץ לארץ. יאיר, שהטמבל זה ממלא ויכניס לראש של אבא שלו ושל האלה, שאבא שלו גם פסיכי יותר. זה הכיבוש הישראלי. אני לא רוצה לדבר יותר מדי. תחייכו לעתיד, ואני מבטיח לכם, כל עלייה יש ירידה. בכיבוש סוף הירידה, בקרוב ייגמר הכיבוש. אנחנו, העתיד שלנו, העתיד של הצודקים, העתיד של האנשים נגד הגנבים המושחתים. אז נבנה המדינה על האהבה ולא על השנאה, ולא יהיה לנו פח זבל. אז לחייך קדימה, לא להתייאש, וכל הזמן אנחנו חייבים להזכיר להם لا لا الاحتلال احتلال لا زوال. وعلى المكشوف وعلى المكشوف صهيوني ما بدنا نشوف. لا لا يشنير يتغفري ماشي ويشين يتعوني بكوس ماين قريب. ومن سلوان لا بالعين حرة حرة فلسطين. وعلى مكشوف وعلى مكشوف احتلال ما بدنا نشوف.
Okay. Kaboom. Ein Samea. Kaboom. Ein Samaya. Ras Al Tin, Al Baka, Kerbat, and Dadi. Communities, Palestinian communities that have packed up and left their land after years and years of harassment of Zionist shitheads. They gave up. They gave up. We call it an ongoing Nakba. 5 Palestinian communities left their land, terrified, afraid for their kids. And the Israeli occupation force found it absolutely necessary this week to demolish the donor-funded school, the only building still standing in Ein Samaya. Because, why not? Israel retroactively authorized 2 outposts, Avigail and Asael, both of them in the Masafa Yatta area, that for Palestinians, they live in fire zone 918. But for the settlers, there's no fire zone. They can, expand their illegal settlements. So Asael is going to be expanded 18 times its size that it is today, and Avigail 2.5 times its size it is today. So again, fire zone 918, that's only for the Palestinians. They need to leave their land where they have been living for years and years and years, so that Israel can expand illegal settlements on Palestinian land that has been taken by Israel, and it's being called Fire Zone 918 today. Besides the additional $200 million that Smotrich is going to use to promote illegal settlements to people abroad. Come, make Aliyah, live in Israel, come live in occupied Palestine, where you can shoot Palestinians without being held accountable. It's the fucking Wild West. So much fun. They demolished the residential home in Masafar Yatta, settlers, uprooted trees in Kariot, blocked entrances to villages, of course, attacking cars and Palestinians. Primary school in Wadi Asik, next to Ramallah. The only primary school vandalized, broken into, windows broken, materials stolen, including a generator. They smashed belongings, stole properties. Yeah, because we can. Now, earlier this week, a Palestinian citizen of Masafar Yatta, at the entrance of Taiwan, his village, there was a jeep, police jeep, army jeep, standing there with army guys shouting at him. He had to get out of his car. He didn't know what was happening. They told him to lie on the floor and shouted at him, where is it, where is it? Started looking in his car, looking for weapons that he didn't have. Shouting at him, telling him he needs to take the jeep and drive it where they tell him. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Probably in a bit of a different way. I'm keeping this extremely simplistic. And blindfolded, handcuffed, thrown into the police jeep, beaten up, totally. And he's shouting, why, what did I do, what did I do? And one of them shouted back, you're trying to kill us. They can just, they really, they make up excuses just to kill Palestinians. Now, residents of Arin, Palestinian village, Israeli occupation force, I will talk later. My God. Kadum. Crazy. They shot so many people with gumi and smoke. At least like 7 people were hit. Like fucking, it was crazy. It's really crazy.
Is there like where is it hurt?
Where they were, one was in Lagoon.
Where is it hurt?
Better Kuts. Kuts Network. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not saying that correct. Yeah, I think there. Yeah. Yeah, so Kadum today. Oh, here are the true fucking rock stars, guys. Okay, let's go out of their face. But these are my superheroes. Almost all of them. So, yeah, this village, said it earlier, let me find my notes back. Oh, it's right here. So, Israel built the apartheid wall next to the village, blocking access to their land of the Palestinians. So there is a wall between their land where they grow their vegetables and the village. So to get access to their land, the Israeli occupation force decided twice a week. You guys are allowed to work twice a week on your land. Requesting access every day to their land, allowing them to properly grow their vegetables. What did the Israeli occupation force, army, country, government decide? No. You're not really growing vegetables on your land. And not because we don't allow that. No. So, as you are not really growing any real vegetables, you know what? You're not getting access at all anymore. Twice a year. That's what you're getting now. Once during the olive picking, and the other one is probably afterwards when they have to cultivate their land a bit. That's it. Israel simply stole their land. Put a wall in between, not allowing Palestinians access to their land. I mean, the audacity. And they have these guys. It is fucking crazy. It is so fucking crazy. Now, there's this video this week, Sheikh Jarrah, where a very known settler, by the way, I know him, on his bicycle, drives in, spots a Palestinian kid on his cornet and decides to drive straight into him. Because he can. It's just that simple. Now, I saw this video back of the attack of the settlers in June, when Zionist shitheads attacked Safa, and that all to erect an outpost, illegal outpost for Tzvi Bar Yosef. We've seen this asshole in Safa. Now the attacks, like 20-30 Palestinians that come running down the mountain or up the mountain, torching houses with people inside, attacking cars. Shot with live ammo. Israeli occupation force reacted on that pogrom towards the Palestinians with, of course, tear gas and also some live ammo. And as Salah said earlier, 1,000 Palestinians right now are on started an open-ended hunger strike against the ongoing raids that they have to undergo in prison, because then we're thinking their life is just so fucking pink. And as far as Salah says, soon enough all 5,000 Palestinian prisoners that are being held illegally in Israel because they should stay in occupied Palestine.
בושה לעובדיה יוסף. עובדיה יוסף היה ערבי. עובדיה יוסף לא היה מניף דגל ישראל. עובדיה יוסף לא היה ציוני. אתה בושה לו.
אתם גנבים! אתם גנבים! גנבים!
וואלה בקבוק כזבת! וואלה בקבוק כזבת! בוא תראה מה אני עושה על התקן, בוא!
Bye, Lelaki. Sheikh Jarrah, weekly demonstration. Earlier this week, one of the Zionist shitheads living in Sheikh Jarrah decided to try to run over a Palestinian kid on his forklift. Because, you know, why not? Sometimes they forget that not just the Zionist shitheads have cameras everywhere, so do the Palestinians. And then you have these shitheads, I'm sorry, dumb, stupid people, no education. Okay, I think there's a break, which is good. I'm going to find myself some water. What, yeah, it's still there.
זה ברגע קורה, אתה יודע, איפה הם מחליטים לעמוד? כי הם עשו את ההפגנה שלהם, או שהם עוצרים אותם בדרך, או שהם
Tomorrow, I think 6 o'clock. Demonstration, weekly demonstration for the immediate release of Walid Daka, who has been in jail for the last 37 years. Was supposed to be released earlier this year, 2018, Israel gave him another 2 years in prison for smuggling phones. He has bone marrow cancer in his spine. His heart is working for just 24%, if not less. And 2/3 of his right lung has been removed. Oh, but that one I agree. And indeed, the two Zionist shitheads that killed the Palestinian kid 2 weeks ago at Burqa, Ramallah, they are, one has, his home has been released, no charges will be filed against him, and the other one is home under house arrest for killing a Palestinian. He's home under house arrest, and I don't think he's even going to be charged with killing a Palestinian. So Zionist shitheads can kill Palestinians just because they can. They feel threatened, even though their story it's one big lie. They didn't cooperate, they didn't talk.
כמה זמן היה הטרנד הזה של הליצנים של דורון?
Jonathan Polak is allowed to leave the house here and there after 6 months under house arrest for something he didn't do. But hey, that doesn't matter.
השכונה לא שלך, גנב! השכונה לא שלך, גנב! לא, לענות. החמור, אם אתה עושה לו כבוד, יחשוב עצמו זכות. תחשוב, תעזוב אותו חמור.
A drop-off in Tel Aviv? No. I have a drop-off in Tikva and Karsaba. No, no. If there is another way, if there is, if not, let me know. Then I'll drive through Tel Aviv. For Jonathan, everything. Israel found it absolutely necessary to go into Nablus again to allow visits from Zionist shitheads on the fake grave of Joseph. It's totally fake. I mean, there is a grave and there is a body, it's just not Joseph. But because Zionist shitheads decided that's Joseph's tomb, Palestinians aren't in anymore. And it used to be once a month, and I really have the feeling it's getting every 2 weeks. Zionist shitheads have the urge to go into Nablus, Area A. We have nothing to do there. Close off areas so that settlers can go into the tomb. The same in Hebron. Weekly demonstration in the old city of Hebron. Palestinians aren't allowed in. Shops need to get closed every week again on Saturday, so Zionist shitheads can have their racist walk through the old city. It's unbelievable. 220,000 people are living in Hebron. There are 800 Zionist shitheads in the old city that they have stolen. It's like this, seriously, Germany 1942, it's not even 1933. There are whole roads where Palestinians are not allowed to drive, to walk, show their face. But yeah, let's close off Nablus so that Zionist shitheads can visit, a fake grave. The amount of money that's being invested with army people to secure these shitheads is staggering. Now, also fucking crazy. Imagine middle of the night, it's hot, you're asleep in your bedroom, there's no airco, so you have your window open, and suddenly, boom! A stun grenade explodes in your bedroom. That's how you wake up. Boom! Out of the blue. Why? Israeli occupation forces walking around in the village. And they clearly were bored and decided to throw stun grenades into civilian houses because they can. There was really nothing happening. Middle of the night, totally quiet. Boom! And not once, a few. Women, kids inside, doesn't matter. For the 220th time, Al-Araqib has been demolished earlier this week. For the 220th time. That is correct.
באלה חמורים, גנבים, מושחתים. אחד שם קיבה במקלל, זה דתי.
No.
אחד שם קיבה מעונה, זה דתי.
No.
אז תעזבו אותם, אלה פח זבל. אלה פח זבל. לא נסתכל עליהם ולא לדבר איתם בכלל.
Air. These shitheads over there are air. Sheikh Jarrah, guys. Weekly demonstration for 15 years. It's warm, but there's water.
אני רוצה לשמוע קול שלכם. ومن إلى جنين حرة حرة فلسطين بالتحليب كذابين سومية معابجين بالتحليب كذابين بالتحليب مشخاتين سومية بفلسطين
Earlier today, also a weekly demonstration. There they're demonstrating to get access to the main road out, which is like 900 meters. But that passes Klumim, and the people from Klumim, like Smotrich, don't like that. Higher Court decided in 2011 the road should be open for the Palestinians of Kadum, but the Israeli occupation force doesn't agree. Since then, every week, every Friday, there's a demonstration, an hour. Today it was fucking crazy. At least 7 people direct hits by plastic-coated bullets. They have iron pins inside. Not sponge bullets. Less painful. Still. Last Saturday, Israeli occupation force shot a Palestinian and he lost his eye. Because we can. There are no consequences. 168 Palestinians have been killed so far in 2023. 13 this month. Actually 14 this month. If we count the Palestinian was shot in his head and afterwards beaten up. In 2021 in Al-Aqsa, he died this morning of his injuries of 2.5 years ago. So that's 14 Palestinians killed this month. Snijtwaring. What does he want? 3 days. 8-year-old. Oh, yeah, that's the kid that was driven over. Yeah, he was on his scooter. Zijn shithead came with an electrical bike, like the ones that he drove straight into him. And he wanted to kidnap him. The kid ran away. Those zijn shit.
ابو سنينه في بخور شو نفسع السلام عليكم اخوان. في هذا المكان بحي شيخ جراح بنحب نترحم على الشهيد احمد ابو سنينه الملقب حمزه اللي تصور قبل 2.5 سنين في رمضان من مطاطة، والاحتلال قاعد يراوغ 2 سنين حتى اعطاه العلاج الناقص حتى لا يطلع له عين قزاز. امبارح تقريبا الساعة 12:30 استشهد حمزة، وكان ضغط من شرطة الاحتلال انه يدفنوه بدون ما ياخذوه. فألف رحمة عليك يا شهيدنا احمد ابو سنينة اللي استشهد من اجل القدس والاقصى. فألف رحمة عليك من هذا المكان من حي شيخ جراح، نترحم عليه وعلى جميع شهداء فلسطين.
This is about a Palestinian that was shot and so I saw a picture of his head and he had a broken skull. So he had from one ear to the other ear, over the top of his head, was totally open, stitched together. Israel also shot in Jenin this week a Palestinian nurse in her chest and in her abdomen with live ammunition. Close to 700 Palestinians in 2023 so far have been wounded by live ammunition. The number is crazy. It's more than twice from last year, same time. And Israeli occupation force have decided that firing zone 918, Mustafa Yatta area, is only a firing zone for Palestinians because Abigail and Asael, the land will be used to expand these illegal settlements. Asael 18 times its current size and Abigail 2.5 times its current size. And indeed the residents of Arin that up until this week got access to their land to grow vegetables twice a week. Israel occupation decided that's too much. Now they get access twice a year to their land. There's a wall between their land and their village with a gate that only the Israeli occupation force can open. Just imagine, you have your land, you can see it through a gate, you can't see through the wall because, you know, the wall is blocking it. And the Israeli occupation force simply decides, no, that's it. You're not getting any more access to your land. It's step by step, house by house, building by building, Meters by meters of stolen land. We still have Sublavat. In the end, they have to pay close to 50,000 shekels. I know most of it has been collected. Yeah. What the fuck? That was heavy. Yeah, I had to hold the, where is it? The big flag of Abu Hummus for a second. That's a motherfucker heavy flag. Join us, guys. It's a fun demonstration every Friday. It's a bit hot. Unfortunately, little shitheads. But at least there are no flags. Clearly, they don't have megaphones. Thank God today. And Foul Rami and Foul Moshe, thank God, aren't here. So, you know, relatively fun. Surprisingly, the Palestinian doesn't agree with his Jeep being stolen. In the end, the army comes, takes away the Palestinian and confiscates his Jeep. For no reason. Because two shitheads decided that they wanted that Jeep. And yeah, if we can steal land, and if we can kill Palestinians, I can steal a Jeep without any consequences. That's their state of mind. Now, they didn't steal the Jeep in the end. The army took it. Now they need to pay a shitload of money to get his car released. It's so the upside down world. It's unbelievable. I need an extra button on my pants. They're very quiet today. Or if they don't have, you know, like most of your own. Oh, they must be tired. Yesterday, East Jerusalem, Old City, was being closed off for Palestinians so that these shitheads could have a march. I don't know why. But again, Palestinians were not allowed into the old city. So, Sublavat family, most of you know the story, living in the Muslim quarters, East Jerusalem. They rented the house, was under Jordan apostrophe, 67 Israel apostrophe took it over. And they sold it to Zionist shitheads. And since then they were trying to kick the family out. They've been in court for 47 plus years. In the end they lost. It's honestly, the story is horrific. So sad. Nora was born in the house, her children were born in the house. Anyway, now they have to pay close to 50,000 shekels for their eviction. And for the fact that Zionist shitheads that took over their house threw their stuff on the street. The Suglavan family has to pay for them. Close to 50,000 shekels. So they might need a bit more. Check out their page. Free Nora's Home. And see if there's still anything we can contribute. Not to hear their racist slurs for a change. There's only one Abu Hummus. Abu Hummus is being arrested repeatedly. Or in Sheikh Jarrah, or Bab al-Amoud, or Silwan. Flag being confiscated. And it's a motherfucker heavy flag. Normally you would say, oh, that's a quiet day. Well, we can say for sure. One, Palestinians will be harassed and attacked in Masafer Yatta.
Can I come back with you?
Yes, you can. In Masafer Yatta, they will be harassed and attacked. And Purim, every Saturday, Zionist shitheads seriously come down the mountain, attack Palestinians, burn down land and trees. Safa maybe a bit less. Burka. Yeah, Burka, Burin. And Masafer Yatta. Let me know for sure. No surprises there. Oh, well, this of course is okay with that behavior? I mean, you guys are seeing it. Why are you okay with that? If you are the law, which is always the big question, of course. I don't get it. Wow, you are are so with the wrong people. Unbelievable. Such uneducated. It's such an uneducated group of people. With no norms and no values, no education. Just hatred. Totally oversick. Rotten inside out. That's what they are. Totally rotten. They really think they can do everything they want. Now the police doesn't do anything because they're minors. Now, Palestinian minors, no problem getting those arrested and beat them up and, throw them in jail. But Jewish minors, oh my God. And not to give up. This amazing activist, yeah. She's fucking rocks. She's not allowed into Al-Aqsa. They also took away, she had this little driving car for 4 people. So what she would, she would drive older Palestinians. She would drive them to Al-Aqsa. So Israeli occupation force didn't like that. And they took away her little, it goes like what, 20 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. So they took it away. And she was allowed a new one, but only 2. So that in order she can't drive people to Al-Aqsa. I mean, the cruelty, right? You can't make it up. You think of something like, no. Think of something really, really, really cruel. We're doing that. And then 10 times worse. Day in, day out for the last 56 years. I'm going to end with the fact that 7 Palestinians have been killed by Zionist settlers. And not one is sitting in jail. Over 200 Palestinians have been killed this year only by the Israeli occupation force. And not one has been brought to trial for unrightfully killing Palestinians in cold blood. And yes, your sons, daughters, fathers, wives, nephews, uncles, all of them. Think twice. Where are they doing their service? Over 200 Palestinians have been killed this year by their hands. Yes, and with that I'm going to end. Salamat. Or as we say, Bayoush.